Hi, it's Maggie. This is a build I did in Strangerville. I forgot what it was called for a second. But yeah, this is a build I did in Strangerville. It's not actually a family home. I've been making a lot of family homes and couples homes in this area of Strangerville for my save file recently. Well, not recently, but when I've worked on the builds, I've done them like in this area, and I've made them all like couples homes and like family homes, which is pretty typical. So I wanted to change it up a little bit and make roomies. And there's 3 people technically living here, but the 3 people living here, 2 of them are in university at Brightchester, and one of them is just living in this house, and she also goes to university. But I think the girl you see in the front there, the one with the black hair, is the one that's living here. But yeah, so yeah, I was looking at this build now and I was like, this is way too massive. So yeah, I made it a lot smaller. I was basing it off a floor plan because I want my builds to look good. I don't want them to be like just random and like weirdly shaped, because usually that's how my builds are. So I wanted to base it off a floor plan. Oh my god, when I've been doing these voices, I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to base it off a floor pan. And I'm like, what? So weird. But yeah, I like certain my words sometimes. I'm a little bit of a stutterer. But yeah. Yeah, anyway, here I'm just doing the roofing. I sped up this part to 800% because I don't like watching like me do the exterior shaping for that long, and this especially took me a long time. I think we're only 2 minutes into the video, but there's like 2 more minutes of me just doing the shape of the house. I know people do builds like that all the time, but that's just a lot for me because because I don't know what to say. It's a lot for me because I just totally lost track of what I was saying. This is such a me voiceover. Well, obviously it's because I'm doing the voiceover. It's me, but I always lose track of what I'm thinking about something else, and I lose track of what I'm saying. But yeah, it's hard for me to do a floor plan. So I want to speed it up as fast as I can and make the video as short as possible, because honestly I don't want to do the voiceover for that long. I like doing voiceovers, but not for that long, and this is an 18-minute long voiceover, which I'm sure you guys don't want to watch like an 18-minute long video. But at least I don't usually like watching that long videos, but unless they're like a friend's YouTube channel, then I appreciate it. But sometimes it just gets annoying. But that's just my opinion. But yeah. So I personally like try to make my builds as short as possible, just for the convenience for the convenience of the viewer and the convenience for myself. Yeah, so this build is looking kind of weird now. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I added wallpaper. Yeah, it looks better with the wallpaper, honestly. It looks kind of strange, just like the wallpaper. I did a couple interesting things with this build. Obviously I based off the floor plan, but I also added in pink windows, which I never usually do. I don't know why. When I was making the build, I was like, okay, I want to make this pink, or I originally wanted to make the wallpaper pink, but I was like, no. And so I just made it brown and white, which is something I usually go for typically, but oh well. I think it looks nice anyway. So and one thing I add off camera is a window at that top floor. I know it's kind of bothering me seeing that top floor and there not being a window there, so I do add in a window there. It's just saying yeah, so you don't have to worry about that. There's a window there. But yeah, in the end, after I do it off camera, but yeah, the roofing was, I mean, not the roofing, the roofing is on my mind, obviously. The windows were kind of like complicated to do because it's like a bunch of different windows from a bunch of different packs, and they're very fancy windows, and I was trying to make the build like not as fancy, but I just ended up making it more fancy because it's just the style that I guess was in my head. So even though like, you know, like young roomies are renting out this place, it's like the 3 of them, so they share the place, which probably would make sense if there's more of them because it's such a big house. But there's only 3 bedrooms, honestly. I only made 3 bedrooms. But, yeah, so they don't have that much money, except, I don't know, I was trying to make it seem that way, but I guess that didn't work very well, because obviously this house looks like it's a $1 million mansion, like a celebrity mansion or something, at least in my opinion, with those Get Famous windows. They're just so luxury and nice. Yeah. They just really scream celebrity to me, but that's just my opinion. But like, honestly, this build was hard to execute because I didn't know what style. I mean, I wanted to go for a certain style, but I was like, no, I don't like that. Or my mind just went straight to this kind of style, this fancy, kind of traditional Victorian. I call this house an old Victorian because I based it off a floor plan that was like an old Victorian house. But it's not really like, it's not really old Victorian. It's more just like a modernized Victorian. I don't know, because the windows are really, really fancy. Are there really windows like that came from like years ago? I mean, there probably are, and like, I don't know. I guess I just had the intuition that these windows were like Victorian, which maybe they are. I don't know. I honestly don't know, but being in Get Famous is kind of confusing. For that Get Famous fact, it's kind of confusing because it's hard to distinguish like the different styles. I just keep rambling about this. Anyway, this is the interior, obviously, and the interior took me like over an hour, honestly. The interiors have been taking me longer recently. I don't know why. It just takes me longer. It's really frustrating. I just get so latched on to certain things, and I get obsessive about certain things, and I'm like, no, I don't like this, and I want to change this, but I like this, and I want to keep that, and blah, blah, blah. It's stressful, but yeah. So I'm just checking my phone. So yeah, this is I mean, the first part of the interior came together pretty quickly, but the last part of it, just figuring out what I wanted to do for decoration is always hard for me, especially with the rugs. It's just hard. But yeah. I like the style of the interior, though. It's different from the style that I would normally go for, honestly. I think it's pretty. It's really pretty. It's just, the thing is, the floor plan is kind of weird, I think, because I based it off a real floor plan. And yeah, it's just kind of sloppy. I don't know. Sloppy. It's kind of, it just looks kind of not like my style. But I actually really like it though, which makes no sense that I'm saying that. But this is not my style. But I like it. Honestly, I do. But it's not something I would normally go for when I'm doing a floor plan. Is what I mean. Yeah, here's a little dining room. Yeah, it's a really small dining room, and I actually added a lot of decoration in this dining room. I don't know why, I just felt like splurging on the decorations, because I wanted to, usually I feel like when I make builds, or when people make builds, and, well, not all people, but like, well, when I make builds, personally, it looks better when I clutter it up more, because it looks more full and like lived in. And this house, though it is lived in, like, because there's a family living here, it's also not as full as it used to be, because the 2 Sims moved out a while ago to pursue their university dreams or whatever. But yeah, so I don't know what else to say, but that's basically the story behind the household who lives here. My stories aren't very complex, in case you haven't noticed, you've been watching my channel for a while, but I still like making Sims for houses, not for houses. And recently, I'm really excited because recently I downloaded a mod. The presets, the more presets mod, the more body presets, and the more face presets mod. And I love it. I love it so much. I just think it's like the best mod ever, literally. And I love that when you use it, you don't like, it doesn't show up as custom content, like the different noses that you don't normally see. They're just like extracted presets, which is the name of the mod. But yeah, I really like that mod. I totally recommend it. If you have a good computer though, if you have like I don't know, I'm not an expert on computers, but 8 gigabytes, 16 gigabytes of RAM. I think I have 16 gigabytes of RAM. I think I do on my computer, something like that. But yeah. Yeah, so I really like that mod. That's like probably my favorite mod now. Probably the most useful one I'll use. Because I actually use a lot of mods, to be honest. But some of them I just don't use. I mean, I have a lot of mods, but some of them I just don't use because I want to keep them though, because it's like my OCD. I've been like hoarding custom content lately in mods. It's just, I never used to be like that when I started playing The Sims 4. I used to be very like into making OCC sims and make everything playable and make everything clean and tidy and all the sims like no CC, if you know what I mean. But now it's like I just want to splurge out on all the CC and I just love it. But yeah, I mean, I'm still making OCC families though, because I also have 3 save files where I'm making OCC families. And one of those save files is where I like make restricted pack houses and restricted pack families, which is very hard, by the way, to make restricted pack families, especially base game families. It's just so hard. But yeah, I think this upstairs landing is about done, by the way. It's going pretty slowly now. It's kind of painful to watch, at least for me. But yeah, I don't think it was necessary to add in 2 clocks there, because that'd be too much. But yeah, I totally overuse this rug from whatever that pack is from. Whatever rug that pack is from. It's like the zebra print rug. I think it's from Get Famous. I don't know though. Maybe from some other pack. But I used to use that rug all the time, and I just thought, okay, it looks good in this build, I'm gonna use it again, which was kind of a sin for me because I used it in so many builds. Like a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago, I literally used it in like every single build, and it's like, what the hell? Sorry, I don't mean to swear, but it's just like, I don't understand why I use that rug so much, and I mean, I guess it's because it's like shapely and it has a unique shape and it goes with a lot of different styles, but it's honestly like annoying. that rug is annoying because I've used it so many times. But yeah, this is just a little like area where there used to be a bedroom, but they just kind of threw their stuff into there. And then this is the girl who lives here, her bedroom. And then the 2 other bedrooms, the two other smaller bedrooms are the ones for the other kids. I mean, well, they're technically kids because they're in university, but I mean, I'm a kid also, basically, because I'm like 20, not really though, but they live in university, and she stays, and the person who lives here, she stays in this room, and it's a very big room, but compared to the other rooms, it's like huge. You'll see like the other 2 rooms next to this room. It's like, this room is huge. I don't think I need to make it so big, but it is her room and she's living here, so I feel like maybe she swapped bedrooms with someone after they moved out. She's like, okay, I'm gonna take your bedroom. Or maybe she already had this like huge bedroom. I don't know. Sometimes I just make my my bedroom's like ginormous, and I don't think it's very necessary. It's really not necessary, but I'm just trying to fill up the space and like take up the floor plan, because sometimes I'm just in a rush to finish a build. I know that sounds awful, but sometimes I'm so excited just to finish a build. Just excited. So yeah. And I don't really know what decorations to put around this room at this point. It just kind of looks, I was just kind of slopping things together, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think that room is done. Well, obviously it's done. And here's another bedroom that's like, as I said before, it's tiny. It's minuscule. I can't talk. And there's no dresser because I feel like the person who stayed in this bedroom took the dresser with them. So there's just a vanity table, and obviously, I mean, unless it's like a portable vanity table, like if it was like smaller, then yeah, they could take it with them to university. But I guess maybe they moved their stuff, like their dresser to their dorm, something like that. But I also have to make the dorms for the people who used to live here. The dorms in Brightchester. But yeah, I think we're almost done. I just put together a couple more things, and I do some furnishing off camera in the master bedroom. Well, it looks like the master bedroom to me, but in that big bedroom, I do some furnishing off camera because I didn't totally like the way it turned out after I recorded this video, so I did some work off camera. But yeah, here's the guy who lives here. So he goes to Brightchester. He's basically, oh yeah, you saw the preset notes, but in this video, I don't have the more presets mod yet, but I will have it like the next video, I think, or the video after that, because, you know, I pre-record my videos like all the time. Literally all the time. I have like videos pre-recorded for like 2 weeks ahead of time because I'm just that obsessed with The Sims. But yeah, he's a pretty handsome guy. I think he's actually really handsome, and he's actually very pleasing to look at. Not to sound creepy or anything, but I think he's one of my more handsome male Sims. Yeah, here's the other Sim, the Sim who lives here. This is her. She lives here, and she's a very cute Sim. I don't really know what else to say. She's a pretty simple Sim. Although it doesn't really seem that way because she lives in this giant house all alone now, but it's basically just because her roommates moved off to university. But I don't know how she's handling those expenses, but whatever. Those expenses while living there, like, I don't know. Yeah, her name is Ashley. I never say the Sims names when I do a CAS. And then here's the other Sim. She's so cute. I really think she's adorable. I tried to make her like pretty but unique looking from my other Sims at the same time because I didn't want to make the typical same Sims over and over again, so I tried to make her a little bit different looking, and I also tried to make her a little bit different from my other Sims but really pretty also. So yeah, I'm just giving her some makeup. I think she's a pretty cute Sim. She's like a unique kind of beauty, at least in my opinion. She's a unique kind of beauty, but yeah. It took me forever just choosing her lipstick. I don't know why, just stupid, but sorry. Yeah, I mean, I like this with no CC items in the game, because obviously I play no CC all the time with my save files, like no CC CAS items all the time, but and no CC build items, but sometimes it just gets annoying because I have the same things over and over again, and I don't get to download new things unless a new pack comes out. There's not really much diversity in makeup in the Sims 4 base games, so yeah, I think we're getting the end build. They're just trying to get some socks for her. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this build. Thanks for watching. Bye!